Streaming chitlin.
Hello.
Hello. You sound like Abe from Oddworld there. Hello.
You know.
Hello. So how are you doing, chitlin?
I'm doing all right.
It was trash day for me, so I had to take out trash. Bleh.
That sounds tragic.
Tragic. So tragic.
Yeah. All right.
Don't know how. I hate how so much packaging in everything. Like, we end up with so much trash because everything is packaged.
Yeah. That's that's generally what happens. Yeah.
Overly packaged, should I say? Like, like they individually wrap things in various food stuffs, and it's just like, oh, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that pain.
Plastic was a mistake.
Yeah, just
Decided that plastic would be a disposable thing. The thing that we can't get rid of. I could understand, like, paper, disposable paper, or disposable, stuff like that, but plastic literally does not go away.
Not for a long time, no.
The logic there does not fit. It's just like, hey guys, you know that thing that'll never go away? Let's make it disposable. Of course, we're also the species that decided, eat radioactive pills. It'll make you better. With no evidence.
I mean, prove them wrong.
1940s ads were great. Like, give these to your children. It's radioactive. It'll make them all better.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, how they don't have any proof of this, so they just decide, yeah, this is the medicine. Mercury! Here's a medicine. Mercury, we were so slow at figuring out that it kills you. What the hell? Like, it was only like 30 years ago that they stopped using mercury. And more than 30, it was like 40, maybe 50. the 80s. Okay, they stopped using mercury on the 80s because I remember my dad bringing home from the thrift shop a mercury maze for children.
Oh, a
That
mercury
is,
maze.
yeah, it's a little plastic container with some mercury in it, and you had to get the mercury to the end of the maze.
Oh, okay.
I had this.
Oh.
Why am I not dead?
Well, I mean, it's not gonna instantly kill you. I don't think.
And then there's the Mercury joysticks, which were considered the best joysticks of the time for Atari, but they were made up using mercury. I watched someone review the Mercury joystick, and they used like hazmat gloves.
Look at all these cheaters.
Cheaters. Don't you love like leaderboards of games that do not give a shit about their leaderboards?
Yeah. It's like why would you even bother to hack this? Like, no one gives a shit.
Why would you even bother to have this? I mean,
yeah.
Again, no one gives a shit except for the hackers.
Mm-hmm. See where I fall in the hard mode leaderboards. Oh, 837. That's even worse. Wow.
Oh no. So I'm gonna try a new ranch dressing. That's my big, change of the day.
What
I feel a new ranch dressing.
What kind of ranch dressing are you trying?
Brianna's buttermilk ranch.
Buttermilk.
I'm so old. If that's my amazing thing of the day, trying to do ranch dressing.
I mean, I could. Have I told you about the joys of Sriracha Ranch?
I do not like sriracha though. I'm not a fan.
I
wanted to get avocado ranch, but the only one they have is a cooking ranch. So it's all oily, and you can't really use it. So no. I tried using it. It just got oil everywhere, and I was very depressed.
Yeah, Malik. It is very zesty, Sriracha Ranch.
Hell yeah, zesty.
I enjoy it.
What I don't get is bacon ranch. Bacon ranch just doesn't do it for me.
Bacon ranch? Yeah, I don't know.
It kind of tastes like bacon bits rather than actual bacon.
Right. Yeah. I need to check something real quick.
Okay, come back to this riveting conversation soon.
No. I mean, we're having the riveting conversation about ranch, but
ranch, hell yeah, ranch.
Yeah, I need to before I get into this stupid ass thing I'm doing.
My favorite is restaurant ranch. I really got to figure out what they use, because I'm sure they don't make it themselves.
Probably not. Usually get it from a giant restaurant supplier, if anything.
So then I don't get that. Where?
Okay, yeah, cool. There are no restrictions.
No, the Denny's has shitty ranch. I'm not Denny's. Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box has shitty ranch. Bland and flavorless.
And I don't really go to fast food all that often.
I get fast food when I'm sick of healthy food.
What costume should I use?
You should use the blue one.
Blue one? Legendary Ninja?
Yeah, old school. The old school. The one that, is supposed to be from the original game.
Yeah, even though it was more purple in the original game.
And purple, blue, same thing. For me, because I'm colorblind.
Alright, we'll do Legendary Ninja, that's fine. And we're not even going to see Rachel in this run, so who cares?
Formal attire, clearly.
Formal.
She's out at the office right now. That's her. That's her side gig when she's not ninjaing.
Mm-hmm.
She's at the office. I mean, you have to fund these giant axes somehow.
Yeah. Malik says that Restaurant Ranch is mostly mayonnaise, sour cream, and buttermilk, which, yeah. I
don't know how they make it so it doesn't, go bad so quick. Because if I make, like, ranch from the packets, those things go bad in, like, 2 days.
Yeah.
They must have some preservative or something.
Maybe. All right.
Oh, it's Treasure Planet, and I think that is the best Treasure Island adaptation I've ever seen.
I've never seen it.
It's really good. It bombed for Disney, and that's why they don't make 2D animation anymore. But still,
Right.
Just because it bombed doesn't mean it's not good. It just means people are stupid.
True. We need. Okay.
I watched Muppet Treasure Island, and if it wasn't for Tim Curry, I would have not liked it. Honestly, it wasn't that great. But Tim Curry is Tim Curry.
Right.
Like, it was just kind of a nothing adaptation. Like, I don't know. I like a lot of Muppet stuff. It's just Treasure Island was kind of a nothing adaptation,
Yeah.
Except for Tim Curry. Then there's Tim Curry, who is the best.
Of course.
Wonder if there's anything, like, that isn't saved by Tim Curry. A lot, because he was in a lot.
I don't know. Like, Tim Curry is frequently the best parts of the movies he's in, so...
Yeah, because if it's bad, he'll just, overact like crazy.
Right.
He's kind of like Nicolas Cage when he doesn't turns off the I give a shit switch. Oh, I watched Renfield, which was Nicolas Cage's Dracula.
Oh, yeah.
I really liked it. Nicolas Cage is a pretty good Dracula, in my opinion. I wouldn't say he would be good for a serious Dracula, but like...
Of course not, no.
No, I heard he was in the Flash as Superman, and I want to see a clip of that.
It's just an AI thing. It's not really him.
Really?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he?
Because he was at one point going to play Superman in a movie.
Yeah.
But that fell apart. It was because I think Tim Burton was directing it after he did the Batmans.
That would be a really weird Superman, don't you think? Like, Tim Burton did not give a shit about Batman himself. He only cared about the villains. And what villain does Superman have?
I don't know. Honestly, like Zod and that Luthor. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, but would Tim Burton like those two? I don't think so.
Probably not, no. They're not quite the,
I guess he could do something with Brainiac. Like, cyborg crazy thing, But I don't know. There's Darkseid, but I don't think Darkseid was even big back then. I don't remember.
No, I think Darkseid sort of came around in the 90s, if anything.
Yeah.
Or,
I don't know.
Or at the very least, he seemed like a very 90s villain.
I do remember reading about that Superman Nicolas Cage movie where they patted the crotch a lot.
Did they?
Yes, that was one of the big things in the interview. He's like, oh, they patted the crotch a hell of a lot. And they had to keep, like, patting it in special ways. Like, oh, too much, too little, too much, too little. Imagine being the guy that had to do that and then find out that the movie isn't even going to get made. Okay.
Well, I mean, we all sacrifice for our art.
Yes. I'll be right back. I gotta take in some food.
Okay. I need to get back to the point where I'm actually like competent at this game. Because I kind of suck right now. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, come on. Ugh. Why can't I fight Mirai? There we go. It's finally over.
I return.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. And the delivery was literally 2 things of my order of 5. Don't you love it?
There's a reason why I don't use DoorDash or anything like that. And that's
Hey, this one's the store itself, and they usually are good. It's just they're out of stock.
oh. Did they refund the money for the other stuff you ordered?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And the ranch was mediocre.
Of course.
I have to try it cold though, because warm ranch is kind of.
Yeah. All right.
Looking at news for video games, and it's all fucking gotcha games or VTubers.
VTubers.
VTubers. Because they watch video games, you see, and they're now crossing over into video games as like bonus characters, and
Ew.
I know, ew. VTubers. My friend is making his own VTuber rig, and I'm like, eh.
I don't understand that. Like, maybe I'm just too old school, and like where I came from, like it used to be that like even face cams and stuff like that were frowned upon, but
I hate face cams, by the way. I will take VTuber over face cams, honestly. But I don't mind VTuber if they're just like, oh, this is just my my personification and I'm just me. But I hate the VTubers that like, oh, I'm a million-year-old dragon and you know, I'm going to talk perverted at you and that's like a baby. That's like 90% of the VTubers, and I hate it.
Uh-huh. Okay, we
Yeah,
can't.
they all the Japanese VTubers do baby talk because for some reason Japan really loves that. And they all have stupid like backstories, like one's a shark queen and one's a dog girl, and it's just like I don't mind if you just use it as an avatar because we all have avatars online, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start making this stupid shit up, it feels cringe. Very cringe. But my friend's a deer boy, so
Yeah.
you know, like they do.
Come back. Come back here.
I also hate that like there's this weird like it's like I don't know they have to really censor themselves so that they don't get drama, otherwise they'll get graduated, which is what they call fired.
What?
Uh-huh. They call getting fired or quitting graduated.
The implication being that
They
you...
graduated high school because Japan loves high school.
Oh my god.
Yep. So yeah,
I've like often wondered what Japan's obsession with setting everything in fucking high school is. Like
as far as I can tell, it's because everything after high school fucking sucks, and high school sucks less
I
in Japan.
mean, yeah.
The
Yeah.
whole, you know, overwork syndrome thing that Japan has, and you know, like
Right.
99% of their workforce is completely treated like garbage. You know, so yeah. But
Ow.
high school is their last bout of freedom because
Oh my God.
parents do not give a shit about their high school kids. So, you know, they can do whatever the fuck they want. Where here, we don't have any freedom in high school and we get bullied.
Right.
At least that is what I've been told. I don't actually live there, but like, you know.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you asked me about Japan. I don't know shit about it, so I try not to talk
Pretty
about
much-
it.
I pretty much just know the horror stories in Japan, like black jobs they're called, which are the jobs that work you to death. Like some people literally get worked to death.
Huh.
And in Japan, you usually join, like, you know, pick a job and then stick with it the rest of your life. So it's really hard to like change jobs.
Hmm.
You have to like have special circumstances.
Like, is
Like
it,
they go out of business or something.
like, is it the same job or the same like career industry?
Same company.
Oh, that
Like
sucks.
they can get promotions and stuff, but you know, because your job is your family.
That sounds like some awful shit.
Yeah. Reading horror stories about like some of the better places had people sleeping overnight to get jobs done, like under their desk. And if one person stays overtime, you're expected to stay overtime or you're rude. And you're never gonna get a promotion.
Hmm.
Also, don't ask for paid overtime.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm staying late, you can pay me for the privilege.
Yeah. Oh. And also in the entertainment industry, they wouldn't credit you unless you did like super overtime. Like there was this guy that like the Silent Hill 1 devs.
Yeah.
The guy who did all the 3D modeling for the cutscenes would not have gotten credit unless he did it all before a certain date, so he had to sleep at the office.
Yeah, from what I heard, that guy was he was basically asked by the higher ups to teach the other people how to do the 3D modeling, and he's like, no,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I'll just do it myself.
yeah,
And they wouldn't give him credit unless he like did it himself, I think.
yeah.
Oh, that credit thing though, like for games in general, like even American games, no credit was terrible back in the 80s and 90s.
It's still not great today, honestly.
Well, one of the first Easter eggs in the game was credits.
Yeah, that's true.
You can find who made this game. Just do this convoluted bullshit because we have to make sure the bosses don't tell us. You don't find on us. You are the company. You are not an individual.
Okay. So this is the we're now moving into the level where this speedrun is going to end.
And we'll restart it again and again.
No, I'm not restarting.
Oh. I thought you were gonna fail and then, you know.
I mean, I definitely will fail. That's
Oh, okay.
all right.
Alright. Let's see how much this Millennium Puzzle replica from Yu-Gi-Oh costs. Oh, only 43. That's not that much for, you know, a replica. Oh, but it's a model kit, so you have to put it together yourself.
What's a Millennium Puzzle? Is that like the Lament configuration?
Actually, yes.
Oh.
It is 100% a rip-off of the Lament configurations, except for the bad guy inside was only a bad guy for the first season, then they made him a good guy.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Yep, because Yugi gets possessed by the King of Games, who punishes evil by making them play death games, and then mind crushes them to be mentally challenged, like he breaks their brains so they can't like function anymore. And then after the first season, they're like, no, actually, he's a good guy. Yu-Gi-Oh's weird.
Yeah, I don't Yu-Gi-Oh, so
I don't Yu-Gi-Oh either, but I have watched the parodies of Yu-Gi-Oh, and they're hilarious. Because there's so much to parody and how stupid it is.
Right.
Why do you act like you take damage whenever you take damage in the game? Why? You drama queen.
I mean, they gotta have something in there. Otherwise, it's just a show about people playing cards, and that's stupid.
Well, every so often they did things like have guys with guns show up, except for poor kids edited out the guns, so they were just pointing. They were like, oh, you were pointing at us. Also, apparently people get killed in that show. It's just 4Kids changed it to Sent to the Shadow Realm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
You know. Whatever happened to him? Oh, Sent to the Shadow Realm. You mean he's dead? Oh, shit. But yeah, 4Kids censoring. They did a lot of really good work, honestly. Like looking at the changing a cigarette to a lollipop. It looked really well done for pre-Photoshop. For the age it was, they redrew some frames.
Alright then. Yep.
Kick their asses. They drew a sandwich in on Pokemon once when they dropped a rice ball and it rolled down a hill, so they changed it to a sandwich roll down the hill.
Okay.
It made no sense because sandwiches don't roll that way, but okay.
Yeah. couldn't have changed it to like a donut or something.
No, they just said that the rice balls were donuts. They didn't change anything on that one.
Okay.
They're like, I made donuts in their rice balls, and you're like, oh, donuts! I love the donuts. He's just like, yeah.
Like anime is like the weirdest fucking thing for me. Like I don't I don't know.
Especially with the censorship in America. Like my favorite is early DBZ ones. Like, they had to like skirt around death, so they're like, they blew up a building, and they're like, oh yeah, you blew up that building, good. Too bad it was Sunday and everyone was off work. And they blow up a plane and go, oh, his parachute, I can see it.
I mean, that's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, it is. Too bad it's Sunday and everyone's at work. The alien, by the way, it's an alien that doesn't know about our work rituals.
Okay.
Too bad it's Sunday. You kick this person's asses.
Well, there are 60 people whose asses I'm gonna have to kick, and I'm gonna have to leave before I get to 60. So.
Well, there's multiple asses to kick.
True.
I don't understand localizers sometimes though. Like the Phoenix Wright series, they set it in New York, but that only worked for the first one because they constantly went to rural Japanese villages and stuff after in the second and third one.
Right.
So they're just like, oh, it's Little Japan, yeah. And then they go up to like, you know, one of those, you know, heater beds that they have, you know, the blankets that like are tables too. And they're like, oh, it's just a blanket. And I'm like, what? Why not just set it in Japan? It's not like kids are going to be playing, like, you know, like people that can't Google are going to be playing Phoenix Wright, honestly. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I can understand for kids media like Pokemon. That was understandable. They're not going to have, like, you know, the wherewithal to Google. But, like, we have Google. It can be like bento box, and they'll be like, oh, I can Google that. What the fuck is a bento box? I am on my phone already.
Ow.
You got your throat slit.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, aren't you undead by this point? So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, totally. Do you think he's more or less powerful after being undead?
I mean, he only gets more powerful as the series goes on.
True, but like, you know, like, did he get depowered, do you think, when he went undead?
No.
And then had to, like, build it up? I gotta say, that Ryu probably stinks like hell because he's not only a zombie, but he wears leather.
I didn't save. That was the problem there.
That was a problem.
Okay, so yeah, it's just that's okay.
Round one.
It's okay. We can do better.
That didn't take that long, so go for it.
It really didn't. Plus, I really
round two, fight.
I really need to shake off the frickin' rust of this game.
Shake off the rust.
I used to be so good at this, but
now you have to do a different costume. Either Doppelganger or Grip of the Murder.
I'm gonna do Grip of Murder.
Grip of Murder.
And Rachel's gonna be a biker this time.
Yeah, she lost her job, so she just decided to bike around for a little while. You know,
no problem with that.
Yeah, no problem with that. You gotta get back on that horse, but you know, for now, we got some money saved. We bought the axe already, you know. And this leather can be reused in the leather costume that I'm going to make. So, you know.
Yeah, so the Grip of Murder costume is actually his look from Ninja Gaiden 3, so.
Ah. Grip of Murder.
Yeah. It's what the curse he's afflicted with is called.
Have you ever played Shinobi for PS2?
Yes I have.
You don't like it, huh?
I like part of it.
I feel like it felt like there were some really good things, like, you know, getting the combo thing going.
Yes.
It's just some of the later bosses, you know, were really annoying with that.
like
I remember the final boss, like one of the final bosses, you had to like climb and murder at the same time.
the controls and the camera in that game were so bad.
Remember the dogs? Dogs with swords
Oh yeah. I
and
remember.
armor. And if you wanted to play as Joe Musashi,
Oops.
you had to fucking collect coins. Just random coins.
Yeah,
I gotta go back to that game and see how good it was. I
I
haven't played it in decades.
I played it like earlier this year.
Ooh.
And yeah, I can't recommend it, honestly.
I've never played its sequel, Red Lotus or whatever it is. Red Sun. I don't know what it is.
Nightshade?
Yeah, Nightshade, I guess. She's wearing red, white and
Right.
red. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. The American title is Nightshade, but the Japanese title was Kunoichi.
So
Which-
ninja,
yeah.
lady ninja.
Lady Ninja, yeah.
That's such a, you know, inspired game name. I guess they were thinking, holy shit, no one has made a game like that called this yet. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you like getting to be the first guy who had ninja as the game,
Right.
which in the guide kind of did. So there we go.
Yeah, I mean they probably just could have called it Ninja.
Ninja. But then we wouldn't have so many Americans going Gaiden.
True. Yeah, like the thing is, Ninja Gaiden is the localized name of the series. This is
Oh God,
yeah,
why would they add Gaiden as a localized name?
I don't know. Like the original like Japanese name was like Ninja Ryokenden or something like that. Which
That's a horrible localization, though.
Yeah.
Gaiden.
yeah, like the original title like literally meant like Ninja Legend of the Dragon Sword or something like that.
They could have just named it like Wrath of the Ninja, or you know, like I don't know, anything but Gaiden, which no one can pronounce in America.
Yeah, it's called Ninja Gaiden, which in Japanese translates to side story, which
Yeah, side story, which isn't even a side story.
yeah, I mean, I guess it's a side story now that it's a spin-off of Dead or Alive, but
Back then, I guess it could be kind of a side story to the arcade version, but that was also called Ninja Gaiden. so-
right.
Ever tried the arcade version? It's a beat 'em up and it's bad.
I've played it. Yep.
Yeah, it's bad. Have you played the DS games?
I've tried.
I've heard they're good for what they are.
Yeah,
But that, I heard it was mostly just like, we need something good on this thing.
yeah, I've played a bit of the DS game. The problem I have with it is that I really think it needs like original hardware to feel good.
Of course.
Because I was basically using my mouse as a stylus, which didn't really
That
work.
would suck.
Yeah, it did not feel good to play, and so if I ever find myself wanting to get a DS to pick that up, I'll check it out again. But yeah, it doesn't really work with without that stylus.
Definitely. Was there a PSP version of this too, or I know there's Vita versions, but they're just shittier versions.
Yeah, there's versions of of Sigma, but not like an original game like it was on DS.
For a while, the Sigma version of I think 3 was the best on Vita, just because they had the most content. That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. So are you still mad at David Cage?
I'm always mad at David Cage.
For the sins against humanity that he did.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the game sins, not the other sins. I still love that I read that no one wants to work with him, and that's why he can't get a game out anymore.
I mean, like, he's working on, like, a new Star Wars game, isn't he? Like, he's doing fine.
Yeah, but the reason why the game is completely delayed is no one will, like, work with for him anymore. Like, it's not expected for at least 3 years because they have a skeleton crew. Because their workplace, like, is so terrible and toxic.
Well,
couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
I do need to play Detroit Become Human because it seems like it has something going there. It doesn't look like it's great. You know, I've seen parts of NC stream and it was dumb sometimes.
Yeah, I watched a Let's Play by the Men Drinking Coffee doing that game. It's something. I can tell you that much.
It's the closest thing to a good game he's done, is what I think.
Like, I have nothing but respect for, like, the people who did, like, all the graphics and the acting, motion capture, all that stuff. And it is a shame that that work went into a game written by David Cage. That's what I'm gonna say.
He needs to stop writing, definitely.
But that's all he does.
He directs.
True, I guess.
Yeah, and he's all. I mean, his direction is okay, if not good. You know, like the scenes are all fine. You know, I don't think I really like felt like, oh, this looks stupid. You know, this looks bad.
Right. Alright, go over here. Need to buy the wooden sword because that's very important.
Very important for the speed run.
I mean, it actually is important for the speed run.
Shush.
Yeah.
Ryu needs wood.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does. I used to have a photo bucket account, you know, when I needed image posting and didn't just, you know, host for Imgur.
Right.
You know, like, and Photo Bucket has been telling me, warning, your account is gonna be deleted for literally years.
Cool.
It just won't stop. Well, we're gonna delete it soon. Okay, go ahead. Gonna delete it soon. Go for it. You know. Literally been years. Like, I need to do the dishes tonight, and it's not fun. How do you deal with dishes? Do you do it like after dinner, or do you just let it pile up and then do it in one go?
Let it pile up.
Same. There's crazy people that do the dishes after every meal. Those people are crazy.
I mean, sometimes I'll empty a plate and just put it in the dishwasher and forget about it till later.
I don't get dishwasher because my family gutted the dishwasher area for some reason, and then just put a trash can there.
Gross.
I don't know why. So now we, like, 90% chance do not have the ability to have a dishwasher.
Huh.
Yeah, so I'm stuck doing it by hand. That's fun.
Sounds great.
No. No. It's kind of like, whenever I complain about the cold, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's so much colder here," and I'm like, "Do you have a heater?" And they're like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "No, I don't have one of those." They're like, "Oh,
You don't even have a
sorry."
heater?
No, we don't have a heater because, well, we just got a heater, but it makes my asthma fuck up, so we don't have a heater.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. We used to not have a heater because we couldn't afford it, but then we said, "Fuck it, we're having a heater." And I couldn't use it because my asthma, but thankfully it's also an air conditioner, so we didn't, like, waste our money. Air conditioners are nice.
Yeah.
When it's 100 degrees and you're sitting there like, yeah, I wish I had an air conditioner, and not having one, you know. Yeah, we don't technically have a heater because if I use it, then I can't breathe. But, air conditioner is worth it, though, honestly. Like, totally worth it. Because heat is worse than, like, cold because you can just get under a blanket when it's cold.
I mean, there's a certain point where cold just, it's,
You're just dead.
yeah.
But we live in California, so cold only gets to, like, 30 degrees at worst.
And that's still cold.
Yeah, it is cold, but it's, like, at worst. Usually it's 45 to 50 degrees when it's winter. That's okay. But I love how my friends are like, "Oh, you're a pansy, you're a pansy," and I'm like, "Do you have a heater?" And they're like, "Yes." It's like, you're really gonna call me a pansy when you have a heater?
Like, I mean, like, I've complained before about, like, how fucking hot it gets out here. And I've had people like, oh, like people who live in, like, Florida or the Gulf of Texas or something like that, be like, oh well, at least it's a dry heat. You don't have humidity. Like a fucking oven's a dry heat, you piece of shit.
I have a friend in Texas that gets to 100, but at least once she found out that I didn't have air conditioning for the longest time because we couldn't afford it,
Mm-hmm.
she was like, "Oh, you poor baby," because 90 and 80 are still pretty bad, without air conditioning.
Right? Yeah.
The holy vigor.
Oh, did you do anything for Halloween?
Um, I set a new PB on the suffering.
Hell yeah! I think I was there for that, actually.
Yeah, you were, I think.
Well, yeah. You know what I did?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I did for Halloween. Is like
We used to have friends over for holidays, but now all the friends moved away, so.
Yeah, I mean, usually we have like like a Halloween get together or something, but not this year.
I kind of wish I knew someone who would, like, did Halloween parties so I could actually have a reason to dress up, but nope, I don't know anything like that.
Right. How did you not die?
There goes your hand. My friend, her cat got yarn looped around her tongue,
Ooh.
so she had to take her to the vet because every time she swallowed, it would cut into her tongue, and that's depressing.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So don't worry, the cat's okay.
Okay.
But they got the cat back, and they also got a bill for $5,000. So she calls her cat the new car cat.
Oh my god.
because it costs as much as a car. And they're like, oh, well, gonna suck when you have to pay that off. And she goes, well, it's technically paid off, just the bank will have to yell at me later.
Do you have pet insurance or something?
No, she has loans.
Oh my god.
Here, I put a picture of the cat in Chitlin Stream Central.
Okay.
It's in a cone. It's in a cone. The cat has seen things. It has looked into the eyes of Cthulhu. But yeah, she was like, I was gonna buy, the Metal Gear Solid collection, but then, cat car.
I mean, I heard the collection's pretty, substandard.
Yeah, but she wanted to platinum it because she's achievement whore.
Yeah, that's fine. Lord
it's not
knows
fine when it's $60 for those games. Yeesh.
Yeah.
You could buy the old collection, which is just about as good on a console for that for like 20. But you'd have to have the console for the thing. So.
Please go away.
You strike me as a person that went straight to Splinter Cell rather than bothering with Metal Gear.
I was a huge Metal Gear fan on the original PlayStation.
Ah.
And then
I never played beyond that too.
I played Metal Gear Solid 2 when it had an Xbox release, and then I didn't really like it because I didn't really understand what it was doing. So
I played a little bit of Metal Gear 2 and didn't even beat the tutorial. I hated it. I don't know why. It just didn't seem the same. I don't know.
I think if I were to play Metal Gear Solid 2 today, I'd probably be able to enjoy it a lot more, just being able to pick up on what the hell Kojima was trying to do.
Yeah.
And what he was actually trying to say, but I was a teenager back then, so I didn't really understand a lot of what he was doing. And I'm still not entirely sure if that's what he was trying to do, or if that's just people attributing meaning to a bad game, like Kane and Lynch 2.
Goddamn Kane and Lynch 2. Now, for me, Metal Gear was that genre that I don't really like that much, but that was the one I liked. I'm not really a military espionage person. Hitman, yeah, I like that. A stealth game, and Dishonored is pretty good, and Thief and all that stuff. But the military ones, I'm not really into, like Splinter Cell. I bounced off of that and stuff like that. Except for the multiplayer on one of the Splinter Cells. That was hilarious. They made it so you could whisper in the person that you're killing's ear in multiplayer as the spy. It was fantastic. They were just so confused every time they died, and I said things, various things. Also, my friend, they could, there were proximity things, so my friend would just jump on someone and scream, and they're like, holy shit! But yeah, I did not really enjoy Splinter Cell because it was too military for me, compared to, say, Hitman, which, is not as wacky, but it was still pretty wacky, I'm gonna dress up as an Asian man. I have part Asian in my my blood.
Yeah.
Great explanation. That was a great explanation. This bald guy has all races in his blood.
Yeah, sure you do.
Sure you do.
Like the thing is, he wouldn't fit in a company of white people, so.
Pretty much. He is weird. He is tall. He is bald. He is menacing. He doesn't talk that much. Does he talk in the later ones that much? Because in the I know the original one, he just talked like twice.
He talks only to deliver like death puns now.
Goddamn death puns. I need to play too, but like, there's so many games to play, and like, I'm so busy lately because I'm basically running the household now. There's always something else to do.
Should get an assistant.
Yeah, if I can afford it. I can barely afford the house. We're thinking about moving because of how much, the house costs. It was okay when there was a bunch of people living here. Now there's just me and my mom, so it's like, oh. This 2-story house with 3 bedrooms is hard to upkeep, both monetarily and cleaning. We just don't go upstairs anymore. That doesn't exist.
Yeah, you might as well downsize at that point.
Yeah, we don't go upstairs. There's probably something living up there. I don't know. We have someone that will buy the house too at market value, so that's nice. Once we want to go, we're just gone. Mom's just like, oh, it's been 38 years I've been living here, and it's like, and you won't forget all those 38 years,
Yeah.
I can understand if, like, anyone still visited us around here, but they stopped that. My family sucks.
Fuck.
Ouch. Well, at least you're not getting your throat split.
I mean, I might as well be.
One game I want to start replaying is Itogi, because that finally got emulated. So, and I loved it as a kid. It's this weird, like, kind of like, a hack and slash, but it's really floaty on purpose, because your guy can float.
Right.
Like, literally, he can just jump into infinity. So,
this is gonna take forever.
And the combos are very, like, not complex, but it's really fun because of how they built everything. So it's really fun. I just, I didn't feel like pulling out an original Xbox. They're heavy.
It's true.
And Dukes give my finger blisters, unlike you.
You just gotta have man hands. It's okay.
Why don't they have concave buttons? They have buttons that, like, are made to hurt you. So little health.
Ow.
Isn't it great that, like, they're so nice to, like, spurt blood to make sure that you know that they're dead?
They gotta remove the bodies somehow.
I just love, like, games where, like, enemies don't bleed until they're dead, and that's just how you tell they're dead.
I mean, these guys bleed before they're dead. It's just they bleed a
but
lot
they don't
more
spurt.
afterwards.
They spurt when they die,
Right.
They got that spurt for it. There's some games that just, they don't bleed at all until they're dead, and, like, so when they're down on the floor and not bleeding, it's like, oh, I gotta shoot them more. Oh, did you hear they ported Perfect Dark to the PC?
No, I didn't.
Fans recreated it, and now you can work it with mouse and keyboard.
Oh, it's a fan thing?
Well, it's they rebuilt it from the ground up, basically, using the assets of the ROM. So it's literally just, Perfect Dark 64, but it works on your PC.
Okay.
I kind of want the updated models from the Xbox 360 release, but you know. Also, I should play through Time Splitters 2. I have that for from the Homefront release. I just hack it to beat Time Splitters 2. So, best $2 I spent for a side game. I never got into Time Splitters after the first one because I literally bought the first one because it was the only game other than some other one that was for sale when on launch. So, PlayStation did not have good launch titles.
Damn it.
You missed.
That was...
Hey, you missed, pal.
That's some 2012 ass shit.
Were things better or worse back then? I can't tell.
I don't know.
I think it's 50-50.
I mean, for me personally, they were worse.
Huh.
For the world in general, probably better.
Yeah, the world's pretty shit right now. It's getting better. It's getting better. It'll right itself again.
Having my doubts.
Everybody does, though. Like, you read about like people talking in like 30 years ago, 40 years ago. It's all the same shit of, oh, the world's going fast.
Yeah.
It's not going to hell. It's just purgatory. We're in purgatory.
Yeah, it's like that Billy Joel song, "We Didn't Start the Fire." Like,
it was always burning.
Yeah, I mean,
The world.
Oh fuck!
Burning. You did it.
No,
Which is bad.
I did a bad thing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. You did it, which is bad.
Can I
Still
go?
too many.
Can I go back and do this again? Okay, good. Whew.
No. Oh, okay.
It's all right.
Everything's okay. I just murdered too hard.
I just got so into the murder.
So you never.
I don't think they're gonna let me murder all of them again.
Don't worry, just a little bit of murder more. A little bit of murder.
Yeah. Okay, this isn't gonna work out.
Murder too hard.
I murdered too close to the sun.
Too close to the sun.
Okay. You know what? Let's do something else then.
I murdered too close to the sun.
Oh. Well, this wouldn't have worked out anyway. What the hell? What the hell?
What even was I doing?
That's unfortunate.
Murdered too close to the sun. And it turns out it was murder for nothing.
Yeah. I
Oh no.
Oh fuck, I gotta complete the rest of the level.
Everything's gone foobar.
Oh, hold on, okay. I gotta go out this way.
It's all going foobar.
Yeah, so the goal with this run is to completely upgrade the wooden sword. I thought I would be able to do that, you know, just in this level.
With murder.
But apparently, apparently they place limits on how much I can upgrade the wooden sword in a particular time. So my entire plan out the freaking window.
Let's plan murder.
Yeah, I mean,
Explosion, murder.
really, really, Ryu.
Explosion.
So I wonder now how far into the game do I have to go before I can fully upgrade the wooden sword?
Or murder. Turning a crank just looks hilarious to me, and I don't know why. I think it's because, you know, usually he's doing ninja stuff, but like he's just turning a crank right now.
Are you saying ninjas can't turn cranks?
I'm saying it's so mundane.
So the cutscenes in Ninja Gaiden 3 always make me laugh because most of the time it's like a pretty serious like drama with like military type characters, and there's just Ryu hanging out in the background as kind of funny.
You guys deal with that shit. I'll. There's no stabbing going on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't believe they do that to me though.
How dare they?
Yeah, like, just let me upgrade my stuff.
Let me upgrade my sword.
I mean, it's not like... Well, I mean, I guess if you completely upgraded the wooden sword in level 3, there would be some balance issues there, but... Just fucking let me do it. I don't care.
I just want to stand on land.
What?
Home movies reference, sorry.
Okay. Alright, yeah, it was 25... I got 25,000, and I can't upgrade the wooden sword anymore, but I want to upgrade...
Normal sword.
Yeah. Upgrade the sword that actually does stuff.
Yeah, the sword that does stuff. Could in fact be swordy.
So I thought this was gonna be like spend like an hour or two farming that one room and then just upgrade the wooden sword, but apparently this is gonna be a more involved thing than I realized.
They said no.
Yep.
They said no.
That's okay. It'll give me a chance to, you know, become somewhat decent at this game. Again.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Where do I need to get benediction? I don't fucking know. Let's just
I don't
keep
even know
going.
where I'm going. I don't even know where I'm going.
I know I need a certain amount of golden scarabs to get the armlet of benediction, which will increase my my money gain. That was rude.
Also rude.
No, don't do that. Not what I want you to do.
Punch. Big fat motherfucker gonna kick your ass. I do love that his suit has like a gut.
Damn it. Oh my. Is this guy really gonna kill
Stop.
me?
Stop lasering me.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't fight that guy. Like in any capacity, I don't know what I did. Okay. Well, that was... I'll be honest, I wasn't prepared to continue playing this game past this point. Really just wanted to upgrade the wooden sword, but I guess...
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do, damn it. I just wanted to upgrade the wood.
Yeah, this is
unprecedented.
But I guess we're doing this.
We're doing this.
This is what I get for not planning anything. Should I get the lunar? I don't know.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna let you make all the decisions in my life from now on.
Okay. So you're gonna go to the bank and give me all the money.
That doesn't sound like a good deal for me. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't think this decision thing. I ordered a Domino's pizza. I can get a free emergency pizza.
An emergency pizza.
Yes, an emergency pizza for pizza emergency.
Alright, I mean...
Their words, not mine.
If I'm trapped in an earthquake or something, the last thing I need is
I'm
pizza.
gonna say no to pizza.
I mean,
I'm gonna say no to pizza. Guy just comes down, delivers the pizza, leaves. You asshole!
Please dig me out.
You opened the way out. You're sealing it behind you. Why? Oh, I closed the door after I, hang up with my, hand over the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Alright, let's see, surely we can upgrade the wooden sword again.
No. I say nay.
Damn it! I gotta go to the next...
Say,
this is gonna take
I
forever.
gotta say, he has a great intercom system for delivery through these statues. I mean, like...
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You think he'd share it with the world, It's like FedEx and telephone, but through a statue. You think it's technological, or does he use magic?
I mean...
Probably magic.
It's most likely magic, yeah.
Yeah, but it could be technological. We're in super high-tech future state for some reason.
I don't know why the enemies didn't spawn in that room, but okay. I just kind of
murder.
I kind of just walked in and did it. So
Too much murder.
I mean, I'm okay with the amount of murder I'm doing.
Yeah, but they aren't. Too much murder.
So at this point, I can't do what I want to do, and
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
yeah, and like I might as well just do like this isn't a speed run at this point. I don't.
I know. Aren't you gonna practice some speedrun tricks at least?
I'll try. Yeah.
I'm trying. I mean,
I hate you guys. Why? No.
no.
Damn it. I got stuck on the wall.
Like that Adam Sandler movie. You falling in love with the wall?
Hey, come. Will you come back here? Oh my god, I hate you. Why would you turn there? Oh, I hate you. Why is this? This fucking guy.
Fucking guy.
There we go. Die like you're supposed to. So, okay, so the good news is that the Rachel sections, I don't need to worry about money in, so that got that going for me.
Yay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But she's also a biker. Yeah, that's another thing.
Hey, this biker's fine. What do you have against bikers?
I have nothing against bikers. I'm just saying that's a plus here.
Mm-hmm.
She's a biker now.
I mean, I kind of like it better than her original outfit.
The original outfit is god awful, honestly, but you know.
Yeah.
And I do love during the porn mod controversy of beach volleyball, the guy was like, "My children."
Yeah, like the guy. He's like, I consider them to be my daughters, and it's like, then why do you dress them up that way?
Put them in terror. Oh God.
But why do you do this, Itagaki?
Why would you do this to your children then?
I mean, it's kind of worse when you put it like that.
Yeah, it is. Leave them as my children. My skimpy clothed children. I can't afford more fabric. I have so many, you see, so many children that I cannot afford lots of fabric, so they have to wear skimpy clothes.
I can't afford a whole outfit for any of them.
No. I do love it's a rumor, but basically they couldn't get any girls to like do the motion capture for the titty physics, so they just had fat guys with implants, you know, in a bra doing the jiggles.
I mean, considering there are no titties in the world that move like this, then I believe it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't need money for Rachel. Not necessary.
Not necessary. Nope. You know, she shouldn't have, you know, worn high heels when she went into the combat, you know. Just saying.
I mean, it sounds like you're not really like a Team Ninja fan, to be perfectly honest.
Not team player.
You're
You're not wearing the high heels. You're not a team player.
good. It's over.
You're over.
All right. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Rachel sections, but
Most people are not.
I mean, I don't hate them like some people, but I'd rather just play Ryu. Like, if we're being real.
Ryu.
Yeah, like both Sigma 2 and NG3 have lady sections, but they're actually like good most of the time.
They're actually good.
Yeah. So and things like Rachel comes back in Sigma 2 and she has a chapter. And she actually plays really, really well within that chapter, so
Didn't they make a multiplayer thing though that like so they would flesh her out more?
yeah, it's kind of yeah, they had like a co-op thing originally.
Then they rebalanced it for this version to be single player, didn't they?
Yeah. Stop cutting my throat.
Everybody's just slitting your throat, God.
So freaking rude. You didn't see that.
I saw nothing.
Good, right answer. Okay, yeah. So I finished Shadow of Mordor yesterday.
Is it better?
I mean, it had some real good stuff in it, but I don't think I'm gonna be playing the sequel. Like I pretty much uninstalled it before even looking at the DLC, so.
God.
Like I don't hate the game, but I don't know.
It didn't grip you.
I can't really see myself wanting to revisit it at any point.
Nowadays, even games that I like, I don't see myself revisiting. Because there's so many games! I only revisit the older games that like I played long ago because I was a kid and I didn't understand them, you know?
Right. Yep. Let me
Like
ask you
someday
something.
I'll replay. Oh, go on.
So, when you were a kid, and you played games for like, you know, the NES or Super Nintendo or stuff like that, Did you also just play like the first couple levels over and over again?
Depended on the game. Most of the time it was the first couple levels over and over again because they were hard as balls.
Right.
For NES at least. Super Nintendo, not so much. Super Nintendo, I could get pretty far in most things, and if it had a save system, I usually beat it. But like NES, it was 90% playing the first few levels over and over again, and like a few games where I beat it over and over again. Got motorcycled.
Seriously, Jesus Christ. I didn't expect to get motorcycled that hard.
I didn't expect to get motorcycled. Yeah. But yeah, the games back then were, the only way that they could be lengthy was to make it too hard to beat. Because, if you beat it, you'd be done within 4 hours. Maybe 6 hours if you were lucky. Well, sometimes unlucky because some of those games suck. As a kid, I had a thing though, if the game sucked, I thought I was playing it wrong.
Oh.
It was my fault.
Clearly.
They wouldn't charge me $60 for a game that, sucks.
Yeah, I did beat a game. Like the first game I ever beat was Link to the Past.
And one to beat,
Yeah, I mean it's a good game. I'm not mad about it. But I'm just thinking like how many times I like replayed like the first couple stages of like a Mario or a Sonic or something like that, and just like
Mario's I beat. Sonic's I cheated to beat. Mario's though, they're easy enough that I beat them. One, you could skip the levels of Mario 3, for example, and because I was a Nintendo Power kid, had all those codes, and then Mario 1 and 2, I'd get usually to the end and then quit because those last levels were bullshit.
Yeah.
I never beat Mario 2 as a kid, except for cheating with Game Genie. Because it was long.
I was always really scared of the mask thing in Mario 2.
Yeah, that was fucking freaky. Kids don't know these days. They got the FNAFs. We got the mask.
Yeah.
I think our mask is scarier, honestly. Then let's see, Sonic, you had to cheat because it was kind of bullshit. I feel like Sonic's the type of game that you have to have the mentality of an older person to beat, because Mario's more made for kids. I don't know, because Sonic had that bullshit that you had to figure out how to circumvent. Mario was a well-made game. Not saying that one's better than the other because they were both just as fun. It's just Mario was well made.
Sega did what Nintendo don't.
Oh yeah, they do what Nintendo don't.
Which is go out of business.
They didn't go out of business. They went out of console market. They did have ad where it was like, you want to play with this joystick until it because it's so hard. It shows a guy wiggling a joystick and the game's really fucking hard, and I'm just like,
Nope.
Oh look, it's our 90s hentai monster.
Not supposed to call him that.
Flop. Flop. Feel like the game designers kind of took a day off for this one.
Oh my god.
You died to it. That's kind of sad.
I'm gonna throw my computer out the window and develop other interests because there's no excuse to die to this thing.
It just sits there and wiggles. Blah, 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 blah.
You know what? That's fine. We're not.
That's fine. It wiggles enough.
It can wiggle all at once. I'm doing something else.
We're leaving Rachel in there. Like, you know.
And Rachel died, and that's canon now. Okay, so
That's canon now. We made a canon.
all right. Let's see if we can.
It's all canon.
Oh, that's. I need to. Volume mixer. So low already, but yet it's so loud.
So loud.
Okay. I'll get your side stream up because. All right. So I watched a little bit of the Suffering Run. I should probably. Oh God, this is okay. So why? Oh why? Aren't you working? So it works, except when I go into the game itself,
You die.
then it stops working. You know what? Whatever.
I know you're low, my man.
We're just gonna move right along.
Fucking it, this is bad, my man. Sounds like a riot. The world's coming down. Oh, I feel that.
I need to change my controls.
Wazda.
I mean, it's already WASD. I just need to nope. Why? Why are video games like this?
This is why we can't have nice things.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay.
Support needed in cell block E. Repeat. Support needed
inside job. Man, no joke, those is live rounds.
So loud. Jesus.
There's hate in there.
Loud.
There's hate in there. I know. There's hate.
Headphones are weird, so I have to set the volume to like 20% or it's way too fucking loud.
There's hate in there.
Yeah. That's much better.
We have here. You and Blackmore acted like you own Easter. You probably
Oh.
this.
Shit, sorry.
But
I'm streaming, but I'm not streaming the actual game. I'm just streaming a black screen.
good stream.
Sorry.
We're the best streamers.
Sorry about
Best
that.
streamer.
I'm not good at this.
No, we're the best.
I know you're low, my man. Carmen, get this is bad, my man. Sounds like a riot. The world's coming down.
It's okay. All you guys missed was me fiddling with controls and
Volume.
audio levels.
Volume control.
Yeah. And apparently
Setup.
so apparently I can't I can't do anything with live split while I'm focused on the game, which is kind of weird because I need to set the timer to go once the game starts, but guess we're not doing that. That's okay. I just want to see how fast this game goes.
Can I get a little help, brothers? Mercury's rising up in here. Yo, sure, we get you guys out. Just stay clear, you know what's good.
I'm also wondering if I should switch to
Stay true, y'all.
switch over to Twitch, but
Move with me, my man. Eastman sinking to the 7th.
I don't know.
I wanna go down with it.
Twitch and then stream Undertale.
I've already streamed Undertale.
Tell you what,
Yeah, but not on your account.
It's true.
don't matter how big I am or how many.
Well,
guns
I mean, I have streamed it on my account, just I haven't completed it. I only completed it on Usworm's account.
Not 1 minute earlier.
Stream it on Stream Deltarune.
Then come up in here and find me.
I'm not giving Toby Fox any more of my money.
It's literally free.
It's too expensive.
My man with the skills. Go snag that heat. That's what I'm talking about.
I'd rather play like
That wasn't me.
I don't know.
Else. What would you rather play? Like not rather play than Undertale. Let's do that thought experiment.
Deal with it. I'm out.
Is there a game that you would rather play Undertale than it?
I'm coming up as a blank. Like I'm.
I'd play Undertale over Minecraft, honestly, because I just do not jive with Minecraft. And Undertale at least has, like, you know, the combat system. I'll just skip through the dialogue and, you know, kill things.
Someone else.
Welcome back.
I don't know, like at least with Minecraft you get like the you get some like creativity and stuff. You can have fun, you know, building a giant dick in the desert or something, you know.
I get so bored of that.
Well, you know. Ow, I got hit by the door.
I got hit by the door.
I like this game though.
Yeah, this game's really good. It's better than the critics said, that's for sure. It's not as good as the first one, of course, but, you know.
No.
Like, the critics were like, yeah, 6.5 out of 10. I'm like, no, this is at least an 8 or 7. Eight if we're generous, 7 if we're not.
Like,
Meanwhile, the original Suffering, I think, was like a 9.
Throw out your weapons first. Then we'll forget you have.
so I'm still trying to think of a game I'd rather, you know, not play than Undertale.
Then you come get it. You think- Who the hell
And
I'm coming up with anything.
You still with me, Torque? My man. We in this together, baby.
like I don't know, like I think Undertale might be like my least favorite experience I've ever had gaming.
We gotta get together on this. I'll go through here.
Like
and
might
open
be
up
one of the worst games I've ever played. Purely because of the writing.
The writing is god awful. I hate it. But it talks about animes and stuff like that, and I'm like, shut up.
So
The pawn's off the board. Now only the real players are left in the game. Ready for checkmate?
I don't think I'm gonna have enough shotgun ammo to do this properly. That's
I also
okay.
hate the condescension of, like, you know, you have to be a pacifist, but these people are trying to kill you.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Like, I would be okay with, like, you know, you have to, like, the Mercy Run being one of the endings, not the ending, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're trying to kill you.
You playing for
And they shame you for fighting back. It's just like, what?
for you.
And I read through the plot, like, apparently they were using human souls and, like, experimenting on them and shit, and I'm like,
What?
yeah, okay. Yeah, like, they, like, they're trying to use human souls to open that stupid barrier thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why they want to kill you, is that if they get your soul, they can finish opening the barrier.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, that they're the good guys. You know, we gotta spare them. Sure, we put the barrier in there in the first place, but the place they're living in is pretty cool, honestly. Doesn't seem that bad. Also, why don't they just build a ladder at the place you fell in?
Yeah, I didn't know there was a barrier, to be perfectly honest. Like,
There's a barrier at the only exit, but and you can fall in at an entrance. But then, why don't they just build a ladder? Build a ladder. Yeah, apparently humans can go through the barrier, but so that's why they need human souls to try to like make it so everybody.
Don't!
Also, that girl that keeps calling you on the cell phone annoyingly, she apparently did like inhumane experiments on people, but like everybody just, you know, glances over that because she's awkward.
and yeah, I mean, you can get away with a lot when you're awkward.
Uh-huh, yep.
Yep. It's true.
Nothing makes sense, T. I need you to explain it to me.
Awkward and quirky.
Don't!
And the most annoying thing in that game, as far as I can tell.
Kind of weird playing this game and not like looking at stuff. Because like the beginning of this game is so freaking chaotic that it's
Your neighborhood.
kind of just makes you want to, you know,
T!
see all the cool stuff happening, but
This is where you did.
Yeah, shit's happening, and
Return to
it's
the
just
scene of
like
the crime.
Oh, hi.
The last place I ever saw. Because of you. God, why didn't I see it sooner? Get my boys away
wrong?
from you before you. Good, T. This is the papers should remind you about your own life. Look at them, T, please.
oh god, what was the button? What was okay?
The button.
Is it coming back, T?
There we go. I figured it out.
I figured it out, guys. It's okay. Door slowly closes, and then opens.
Disturbing news, Tor.
This is the true horror.
Time for your history.
Doors slowly closing. I want to see, like, you know, Paranormal Activity, except for all the Paranormal Activity is really stupid and boring. But, like, there's actual ghosts there. They're just like, you moved my drink when I want. It's on the directly on the table now. There's a coaster. God damn it.
I think if I was a ghost, I would be someone who would just you know, kind of irritate people, not really like spook them or drive them from their homes. Just do something, you know, like my keys were right here. Where are they?
Where's my keys? God damn it. I had to get one of those things installed, the beeper thingies on the key ring, because of this ghost. The key beeper is no longer on the key ring. Oh.
Why?
Why?
Just let me go.
Just let me go. Crunch.
This ain't none of your business. I'll be pissed now.
I hate you all. Just let me reload. Slap. Just let me reload. Slap. Slap. Where's your magic shiv? Did that not survive to the evil
No,
island?
no, they took away our stuff. So
But a magic shiv.
Dire problem, and to handle him, you will need a uniquely dire solution. And where
We'll never be as
presented
powerful as we
than on
once
the
were.
majesty of the stage. Come to the Grand Theater, and I'll show you a thing or two about acting the part.
Jesus Christ, no! What are you fucking doing? Nowhere is safe. And the righteous shall put you.
You're strong. You showed him.
it's fun being evil.
It's so easy when you're evil.
How am I stuck?
Oh God!
No.
No!
Okay, I got free.
Great.
Get those damn things away from me!
Go away.
You know what would be an interesting mod for games?
Hmm.
Like a disable all enemies mod that just like so that you walk through all the events that the game happens, but there's no enemies. It would just be so awkward. Like, oh, there's explosions and there's no enemies. It would be an interesting experience, in my opinion. Just like, you know, everything's safe. It's just everything's going to shit around you, and you know.
Mm-hmm.
Your self-determination is most impressive. Perhaps Blackmore does grasp the real you better than I. Better than even you. Meet me at the Grand Theater, and we shall see if I can help you get back what you once had. You will need it.
Come on.
Come on, door. Go on.
Video game? You know?
Game.
Oh, there we go.
Come on.
Took a little while. But I need this monster to burn through the gate.
Easy there. We need it alive. Is it secure? Good enough? What gave you the...
Do games still use sliding block puzzles? I don't play new games.
Of course, it is the easiest puzzle to to dial in.
Right.
Like, I could not see a dev not taking the gimme of sliding block puzzles.
Yo, bro, watch this
And with physics, you can just like make it hilariously stupid, you know?
Hmm.
You be safe with us. It's coming down.
Pretty sure that like Zelda, you know, the new one is all sliding block puzzles.
Right.
Yo, man, take this. Hope it helps you. Sorry, man. You a little too crazy to get up in here with us. Can't take no chances, man. Don't want you attracting no more of those things.
You are savage.
No, they should make sliding blocks okay and usable in Minecraft, because usually you put down something and it's stuck there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They should like let you slide them. And then devs would just make sliding block puzzles.
Hate how every time I pick up a new weapon, they have to have a little.
Just gotta look at it.
Yeah, have to have a little show-off animation. That's annoying. All right.
Don't ask why, or when, or how, because no one knows. But know this, they're everywhere.
Good. I'm out of ammo.
Hey.
What I wanted.
Ever think of speedrunning Max Payne?
I've never finished Max Payne.
Me neither! I'll just get like halfway to three quarters of the way through it. And then I'm like, no more!
Like the thing I don't like about Max Payne is that it's got one of those behind the scenes difficulty adjustments to it.
Really, it does?
Yeah, so the better you do, the easier you die.
Max Payne though, oh my god, it's just, it does one thing. Even though it does something really good, it still only does one thing.
Right.
So it's like, oh my god, after a while, like, I dived and shot some more.
Seem like a picture show to you, Talk. You want to see your...
I've never beaten Max Payne. I've tried so many times.
We'll be starting
And I like Max Payne, it's just I don't like it that much.
however,
It's too long.
with a touch of my unique
Wash away the losers.
with the tempest raging about us once again. what
So they're
better
remaking
way
it, so I'm gonna give it a try when they remake it.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah, maybe I'll check out the
Maybe.
remake.
maybe I'll beat that one.
But yeah, I bought Max Payne 1 and 2 ages ago.
Same.
But yeah, I never finished it.
I can't do it! I can only dive and slow-mo shoot so much.
For a real challenge.
It usually gets to the point where you're chasing down some dude, and he jumps on a train, if I remember correctly. And then I get bored and quit. That's like
It's good
almost
to see
halfway.
the inner you.
Yeah.
Now you remember what.
Perfectly good film screen. How dare.
Oh dear. And so break down the barriers. Moving
Bonk.
away the losers.
Baby. Max Payne's one of those things where I'd rather play like a lot of other games than it because of the fact that I know, like, I love it, but I know that I will never get anywhere in it.
Screw it! I'm going out there to get it!
Basically the definition of insanity. You know, trying it again and again and it's not working.
Yeah, I've got a few games like that. But eventually you just have to, like, come to the realization, you know, this is not for me.
Either that or power through, like, just do it.
Yeah.
It depends on if it's gnawing at you or not, you know?
Right.
If it's not gnawing at you, like, Max Payne is not gnawing at me, you know?
Fuck.
Every so often I think, I really wish I beat that, but, you know, I don't, it's not like, oh, god damn it, I need to do it.
Okay, now... I'll jump to it.
Don't you remember me,
No.
T?
Yeah, there...
Speedrun trick.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it. I saw it a little bit in the speed run, but... I'm not entirely sure how it works.
Are there speedrun tutorials, you think, online?
Probably not for this game.
Huh.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's a great speedrun tutorial that I was watching for Splinter Cell, but that game's
thingy.
that game is extremely, you know,
Your name was.
Most call me Tom.
precise and highly technical to move through. So
Does not look like fun. Doing that little crouch wiggle thing.
I mean, it's a little fun, you know, being able to just move through at breakneck speed.
Sliding everywhere, slides everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, need the,
I don't know why, but this reminds me, like speedruns remind me of this car racing game that they had. They boasted that they had the 24-hour race that exists in real life, except for in the real life 24-hour race, it turns out that they switched out drivers every few hours. But this one guy didn't know that. So he's like, I'm gonna simulate doing that by doing the 24-hour race and then putting the highlights on this video. And he failed, but like, it was pretty funny just him being like, okay, it gets really boring when you get out in front for literally an hour.
yeah.
And then he's like, I think the game crashed on him. So he's like, God damn it! Like after 6 hours or something like that. He's like, I didn't think, what am I gonna do when I have to pee? And then he researched the race and it's like, oh, people actually switch out.
Yeah. It turns out that driving for 24 hours is not a great idea.
It's a bad idea.
Quite unique. To defeat it, you will need to use that inner
It was very funny, like him just, you know, switching to himself later in the race. I'm bald. Well, I gotta do the dishes and get dinner on the cooking. So, I'll talk to you later, Chitlin.
Okay.
Have a good one.
See ya.
That's out of the way. On to the other half of your problems. Listen and learn, Talk. You now realize your problems stem from that nasty piece of work, Blackmore. I wonder who might know where he is. Ah, yes, your dear friend Miles. But where to find him at a time like this?
My boy.
Voila! And I've left you something that will lead you right to him.
My baby, he just wouldn't stop crying. Poor little boy, I couldn't take him.
Now rise up on the backs of the dead. Yes, I like it. Now rise up on the backs of the dead. Strength comes to those who grab for it.
No good to be.
Yes, I like it.
I ain't let you in, Dad.
What you doing?
I hate you!
Daddy, no!
What do we
Please!
do?
No, Daddy!
Very good. You made your choice. Strength comes to those who grab for it.
He's gotta be.
Fucking shithole this is. Let's move on. Right then. We gotta move.
Yes, like it.
What happened in here got you sent to jail the first time. Blackmore might have sent.
So what?
What's the word, Torque? You hearing this? I saw you go in there, my man. I'm up top the roof outside the bar for real. Yeah, that's right. I got a radio off one of them soldier boys. They're tracking your sorry self. Now come on out here and holler at your boy Mike.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, my man.
Look alive!
We're to take you in.
No, it's far enough from the
All right, my man, you made it in. We in a labyrinth down here. Watch out for that Minotaur, you feel me? Can't get this gate to move. But there's something over there I can get open. Hold on. Go on through, my man.
see what I'm
I'll
doing.
catch up with you later.
Watch out!
When I say
Hail Mary,
help,
full of grace.
please.
The Lord is.
Listen right, my man. You wrap your brain around this. Blackmore was behind it all. Carmen, Corey, Malcolm. He had a hand in putting them all down. Might as well pull the trigger yourself. You've been living your life in the dark.
Torch, my man. You hear
Kill just one. I liked it. Every last one of them.
You coming for me? Do you really believe that they're still dead, and you still did it?
Hello, you there! Help me!
Good. Bury her with the rest.
Bravo unit, Echo unit, and Charlie unit, what is your location? You're due at the helipad, but I do not see anyone here.
Blackmore taught me how to draw this.
The prime target is secure.
Look there. Now you see. You're just back at the start of our little game.
Subject cannot escape.
I wanted to get you on my team, but you know what always rubbed me wrong? You never improved at your own game.
Prepare to release the specimens.
Same mistakes. Time and time and time again. Okay, let's try. One more time. With feeling.
Unit captains, roll back, now! Where is everybody?
All units set in position. Target can be joined now. you still have a lot to prove.
Ah! Well, that jump is hard to make. That's fine. Okay. Well, this stream did not go how I wanted it to. I thought it was going to be a lot easier, but apparently not. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and call it right here, so because I got to get food and all that stuff. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.